And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Transport Fever. We got a lot of passengers waiting over here, so we need to add another train to this line, and it's not easy because we got a lot of bridges and stuff in here. So we're gonna want to do the same sort of thing we did last time, and that's kind of draw out a passing lane for these trains. So let's get these going. And signal wise, we're going to want a signal here and a signal here. Another passing lane. We don't really have a whole lot of space to do this. So one passing lane right in the middle might be all we can do. I mean, I could... Yeah, see, I can't really do a cross-track line with this, unfortunately. It's only gonna want to stop at one platform, so you can't like double it up on this side. So just the one line kind of is all we get. But I'm gonna need to put a nice train on it, so I might go with a TGV, because this guy, I mean, he's basically full on every trip, so he's kind of peaked at his financial abilities there. So this is a blue line, so let's buy a blue train, multiple units. I'm not going to go for the flirt, you know, that's sort of crazy end game, you know, cities that are thousands of people. But we need something. We need a good amount of passengers. I think the TGV long might work, so let's go with that. Normally, this train would be so far out of our price range and so exceptionally expensive to run that's one of the reasons I never use it, because it's just financially unviable in the long scheme of things. So we're making sure that's blue. We want to set line the same as this train coming in here, which is Deep Pine, I believe. Yep. So Deep Pine Commuter. Go. See how long this train is. It's a long one. A lot of people can fit on this train. That's a long train. Wow. Look at that. Crazy. You can even see that the trucks, the wheels on the train, they share cars, so the cars will share the trucks, like right there. You can see them. That's pretty cool. That's a nice little detail that this game has. But that is, yeah, that's a long train. We don't have, I mean, our station, I think we'll just barely, no, I don't know if it'll fit. Will it fit? Just barely, with an engine sticking out the end. But yeah, a lot more passengers now, which means a lot more business, and hopefully moving that many passengers around should help. Now I hope that this thing fits in our passing. I think it'll fit. I think it'll definitely fit. He should be slowing down because he can't move past this spot. So he's got full passengers, which lowers the amount of money that you get from each passenger, but it allows you to run two trains and run a lot more people. So I'm going to make sure that this fits inside of this block right here. I think it will. Yeah, it will. Okay. Because that would be unfortunate if it didn't. I would have had to extend that block. And look at that. We've got a bunch of passengers already coming back. Yeah, Pine Valley, really really working for us. It's able to grow pretty fast because it's got a lot of area to work with. Deep den here, still growing, but we have a lot of passengers. A lot of passengers to move. Looks like Bleak Brook is really, yeah, it's growing up into this. It's growing up into this valley, which is so awesome. That is so awesome that it's growing up. Oh, that's so cool. And how is Red Pool? Red Pool is doing okay. We've got some growth and development up in the mountains here, which is good. I wanted there to be some growth around the station. That's always a good thing. And we actually have some growth coming out to meet this thing. Oh, look at all the people. Wow, yeah. Huge amount of business on our ferry system, which is so great. It's so hard for these to actually make money. Got a lot of people waiting out here. Looks like a full boat. What are these? Only 15 passengers? Yeah. Almost 2 full boats of passengers waiting for the ferry. And this one's coming in pretty quick. Yeah, I just wish they held more than 15 people. That is atrocious. But yeah, they're making money, which is what we want. Now let's look at elsewhere that we can tackle. We've pretty much exhausted this whole area over here with what we can do. We've got this Wex. What is this? Wex Finch over here. A very bizarre name. And I think we can run this into Pine Valley, because we got this nice valley coming in here. This is a pretty steep curve, steep gradient coming in. Yeah, we're going uphill. If we turn our gradients on, we can see. So this valley coming in here. Actually, this is pretty even coming out all the way down to this valley. It's just the fact that we raised this up in an elevated station. So if we were able to hit this valley, we'd be able to keep right along this road, bend out here, and then go up into Pine Valley. And then we could, if we really, really wanted to, go into Deep Den. We've got one track available here, but we would have to really obliterate half the city in order to build that out. And that would not be good. But yeah, that would be a natural choice. And then there's another one back in here. Walton and Riverside. Ooh, these two are definitely connectable with a ferry. That is a quick jaunt there. That would be perfect. But I think I want to get Wex. What is this? Wex Finch? I want to get Wex Finch going first. All right. Oh, this is going to be a brutal one. Train stop. Let's do 240. Oh, this is going to be tough. Right in here somewhere. If we can. I can't get over those bridge pillar collisions. What? Nothing much I can do about those, though. Yeah, I'd really like to have it up in the hills or up on this side of the track, but really doesn't work back in here. It's because it's just too mountainous. I would have to put it way back here. And try to route the people. Maybe I can put it. Yeah, see, I can't put it up here because the elevation, I'd never be able to connect the roads. Never in a million years. I think over here is basically our best bet. Right in here. It's gotta be the place right there. No really other way to do that. We're gonna do medium street. Keep. Connect that up. Good. Same sort of thing we did with the other city. We want plenty of road access in here. So let's get some track. Let's get some track run. I don't want this to go up. We don't need it to go up because this valley is pretty even. Whoa, okay. Out like that. And then we're going to run the second one out right away. Okay, well, let's run this. And then run this. Train alignment collision. Why? Terrain alignment collision. Much better. I wanted to double this out so when the town grows, we're not fighting the pillars or anything. Okay, let's connect these sides of town here. Maybe they'll grow up into the mountains, but I'm assuming they're probably going to grow back into the valley. I mean, if I was a town, that's what I would do. But in this game, it all depends on where the transit options are. And yeah, I'm sorry, buildings, but you're just in the wrong place. You're just in the wrong place. So it's a very rectangular town shape. So I'm thinking building right in through here. That would be perfect, just like that. Connecting the kind of the butterfly out from the station into the hills there. So now we need to come out and go around into Pine Valley. Not an easy task. So let's see. We're gonna want to curve it. Oh, see, we want to keep it even. We don't want. I want a cool bridge. Yeah, this is gonna have to be a major bridge going across. Just what the landscape is telling me. This is not an easy thing. So we're going to curve this out. Curve it around. Try to avoid any tunnels. We should be able to now pop out. Whoa. Pop out of... Yeah, look at that. Pulling right out from... right out of the valley. Into the big gorge here. Kind of skirting around this. It's going to be a steep slope, and I don't want tunnels. Thank you very much. And I can use the brush to really soften that up so it's not so severe. Oh, it's not as severe. Smooth this out a little bit. There. Now it looks a little bit more man-made and natural. So now this one has to go up into this area, which is not going to be easy. So I'm going to first pull out the track from the base. And I actually want... Can I want to really snuggle in with that. Okay. think that looks good. We're going to follow this to a point, because we need to point it where I lost my track. Way over here. So I'm thinking coming up to where that depot is and then splitting it off right here, kind of using the curvature of that depot right in here to curve it away. To split the fork in the track. All right. And we're going downhill here because it's kind of, I don't want to go that steep because we still have some track to move and roads to overcome. And let's merge it right in. That is a long bridge right there. Miles and miles and miles long bridge. But look at that, it went right over the road just fine. And aside from this pretty severe curvature, I'd say that's a pretty good exit. So the depot, we have a spot right in here where we could depot it up. So I'm gonna come out this way. Not so severe, as the depot itself is a pretty big building. Oh yeah, nestled right up into there nicely. Perfect. You know, and we could do some terrain smoothing here just to make those hills a little bit less severe. Make it nice and neat. Just like that. That's pretty nice. Curve. Make that a little more gentle slopes, a little more roan, like it was built and then several decades passed, you know, and natural processes, you know, evened everything out and, you know, made things a little less severe. You know, a little erosion happened. Maybe a flood or two. A good snowfall. Something like that. Okay. Where was I? Let's get a line going. And this one, yeah, bright green, that's fine. We're gonna go from here to here. And this is going to be Pine Wex Commuter. All right. And this is a bright green, and it's not a really established line, so we can go with our usual bright green commuter train. And again, we're going to need to make this. I don't know why I set the color and then I have to set the color again, but it is what it is. Okay, Pine Wex Commuter, go. Go for, oh, that is a interesting color. That is a bright green. Okay. So Wex is ready, and yeah, we're gonna just run a very quick passenger line into here, and we're gonna bring clockwise because clockwise naturally brings everybody in from the city that we need. So from here back to here, over to here, and here. So just a quick clockwise run. Where's my other station? There it is. just like that. Just kind of run it through. So this is Wex Pass. Oh, new year. Clockwise. Those years are rolling by quick. All right. Now for a little depot. Kind of out of town a little bit. And Sataros are fine. I'm going to do 5, and this is Wex Pass clockwise. Good to go. All right, we have a run. So this will pick up people all through town, come back and drop them off right at our sweet modern bridge here, or not bridge, depot. So good times. Got Wex Finch coming in nicely. All of our other cities are doing well. Even over here, we've got these cities. Look at all the growth that we've had. All this down here, all of this is brand new growth in this city. That makes me very, very happy. Oh, look at that growth curve coming up. Wonderful. Big Ridge, probably. Ooh, look at that. Really pronounced growth as the city is connected. And finally, kind of our hub, our de facto hub, Deep Den, not growing as fast. Growing, but not as fast. Because it was pretty big to start with. Bleak Brook gets some growth in there. And finally, Red Pool, some good growth in there. And look at all the people. 64 people waiting to go in between these two cities. That is impressive. Yeah, we may need to add a bigger boat to supplement these smaller ones, or just more smaller ones. Although we've kind of hit the limit on loading and unloading on these, so I don't want to add too many. But that'll have to do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.